My name is Kivar Thurman, and this is my story. Originally born and raised Nyack, New York. This is a park that you see us at here, but right up the street, my parents' house, grew up there next to my cousins, 2 doors down. Growing up, we were big athletes. Like we loved and admired sports. So we would grow up playing football on the street, 2-hand touch. We would be racing up and down the street. My favorite sport though was basketball. We all were multi-talented, extremely versatile when it came to athletics. So we would used to walk down the street and come here to this park. It's pretty cool now. The park changed a lot. We would come down here, be down here for hours just playing basketball. I went to Nyack High School, was a 2-sport athlete, played basketball and football there. I actually was on varsity as a freshman for basketball. Freshman year, dropped 33 points as a freshman against Tappan Zee High School. Basketball was my sport. I really was getting in a lot of trouble. I had a lot of aggression. Legally, football meant a lot to me because I could hit people and hurt people legally, right? Got suspended from school, made a transition the next year, got pulled up to varsity my sophomore year for football. So I was still playing basketball, still playing football. But again, at that time, young, I wanted to go to the NBA. Senior year of high school, averaging about 15, 16 points a game. Senior year, about 20 points a game. But I didn't grow, man. Like 5'10", I'm like, didn't really know too much about the Euro League. Now I do, but I'm like, dang, I might be too short for the league. Limited beliefs, right? Took football more serious, and I knew I had a future in football. From there, because I wasn't always in school because I was in trouble, ended up going to JUCO. From there, I had a couple different choices of what Division I program I wanted to go to. I wanted to go D1. You know, I was looking at Louisville, Rutgers was an option, New Hampshire, Delaware. I ended up going to Delaware. From Delaware, was pretty cool is this, man, like had fun there, great time. I had a great pro day, clocked in a 4.55, jumped about 37 and a half. I think at that pro day in 2015, there was over 27 scouts there. Oakland, Indianapolis, Green Bay. It was pretty cool. Went on a lot of different workouts with those professional teams. Didn't work out, ended up playing arena football for about 2.5 years, got paid there in Kansas, was playing in the Midwest to West Coast. And it was just constantly training because I knew one day I'd get a call. The game in the NFL is this, man. There's a lot of people that are just like you that are working, right? And it's a business. So depending on what the NFL needs, you know, they'll call you when they're ready. Injury happens, they'll probably call you. Somebody gets cut, they'll probably call you. So it's a waiting game, man. So I learned at that age, patience is a virtue, and to honestly really have a vision no matter what happens on your daily activity to know, okay, cool, let me stay ready so I don't have to get ready. I actually was fortunate enough, I was able to, you know, came out of school, was training, still needed $1 because at the time, my firstborn, 2 or 3, and so I obviously still needed money, right? My mother was able to get me into Verizon and telesales in the corporate building. But here's the deal, man, like I never was the one advocate to work for anybody. Great money, great company, had to ask when to go to the bathroom, when I could get off the phone, when I could take lunch, I had to clock in for another man's dime. I'm busting my tail for a big sexy company called Verizon Wireless. And I was still making, you know, whatever I was making there at the time. I didn't see any real growth long term there. So one day I just decided, you know, I'm gonna bet on myself. It was a hard talk with my mother, but I said, you know, I gotta part ways. I didn't want to really work corporate anymore. It just wasn't for me. Corporate is great, it's just not for me. I just always knew I wanted to work for myself and dictate my daily activities. I got a call from my cousin, and, you know, again, before I knew it, you know, she had me on an orientation, and in my head, like, I wanted to curse her out. Like, what do you have me doing? Like, I don't resemble the average agent, right? Let's be real. I'm the wrong age, I'm the wrong color. Don't resemble the average agent. The average agent in financial services is a 61-year-old white male. Nothing wrong with it, right? But I just didn't see myself. And what's crazy is this. I realized that's the way I seen myself when I was 15, 16, 17, when I told myself I was too short to play basketball. Long time coming, go figure. So I was like, man, why not give it a shot? I'm not dumb. I love money. I know my family needs to learn more about money, be more financially secured. Why not? And again, it was a blessing. I'm forever indebted to her for introducing me to this opportunity, because what we're doing now, what I'm learning now, how I'm being challenged in this environment to grow and elevate daily, is gonna forever change the Thurman last name. And it's also a blessing too for my sons to see what a man is supposed to do in the household and the work field, running his own business. So again, I definitely thank her for it. We called up 10 people right now that knew me from middle school or high school. 10 out of 10 of them still don't have an insurance policy. 10 out of 10 of them right now still probably won't come to me to ask for financial guidance in some areas. It's okay, because they know me for who I was, right? But point intended is this, man, like, yeah, it hurts. In the beginning, it does hurt because, you know, you grow up with people, family members as well, and you think these are the people that really have your best interest, which they do. Then in reality, it's like when you want to do your own thing, run your own business like we're doing now, you know, where does the support come from? The support actually comes from people that I'm with daily. The DNA is what connects us to our family members, right? But the people that are in the trenches with you is actually what makes you family. So I had to mold myself and shape my mindset to understand that it's not their fault. The biggest thing I could do is give free enterprise, take care of what I can take care of, and then hopefully one day, you know, we'll sit down, we'll have a discussion how I could help them provide for their family, or, you know, if they don't have a family yet personally, things like that. Let's put the income aside, right? Because you're gonna make a lot of great income running your own business, right? But we have big goals, but we think this big. To obtain these big goals, we have to do something out the ordinary, right? We probably need to think a little bigger than this. What does that entail of? Getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things, increasing your spiritual walk, your emotional walk, mentally, reading books, right? Physical. Are you working out, right? You gotta elevate at a new level to get new things, and expect bumps in the road, right? We have this big sexy plan where this is us and this is our end goal, and it's just a straight line, when in reality, we know there's valleys and peaks that we're gonna have to go through, which is also a great thing because it's developing you mentally to learn how to overcome obstacles in life. You're gonna face obstacles in life, whether it's in marriage, whether it's in school, whether it's in sports, business, you're gonna hit a lot of them. So stay the course, man. Just always remember your why, right? If you don't have a mentor, get one, right? If you do have a mentor, try to be as aligned as possible to your mentor. Listen to what they say, but also do your due diligence, you know, to understand why they're saying that. And again, man, like just stay aligned and always remember your why. Why did you want to open up that restaurant? Why did you work out so hard for the NFL Combine, for the NBA? And I think if you constantly remind yourself of your why, you'll be okay. Success without a struggle doesn't exist.